Welcome to the San Diego Release Broadcast Spotlight Session for App Engine. My name's Tom Freeman, member of the technical marketing team here at ServiceNow, and I'm excited to share with you the latest and greatest App Engine features available in the San Diego release. The App Engine features in the San Diego release are all about simplifying app dev so business users can better adopt low code. We've got enhancements to mission-critical capabilities and new tools to check out, so let's dive right in. As always, our product development process starts with understanding the needs of our customers. Businesses everywhere are facing an explosive demand for new business apps while struggling with a shortage of pro developers to help address their app backlogs. For this reason, we continue to see an urgent need for simplified tooling to help less experienced developers harness the power of low-code app development. We've also found that it's important to decouple business logic from dependent automation. This modularity ensures the right users have unhindered control to aspects of their apps that pertain to their area of expertise. Finally, we know how challenging it can be to be stuck in a rigid process. We've clearly seen the need for more process flexibility that helps knowledge workers reduce workflow friction. With the San Diego release, we've set out to address each of these common challenges. First up, we have the all-new Flow Designer diagramming capability. This beautiful new interface provides a flowchart layout for low-code and citizen developers to easily understand complex sequences and logic when building flows. Previously, inexperienced coders had difficulty understanding and tracking complex nesting and logic, especially as flows grew in size or were handed off to new owners. Now, it's extremely easy to determine the relationship between trigger, actions, and flow logic due to the awesome new visual improvement, providing a direct path from one component to another. If you want, you could literally use your finger or mouse to trace a hypothetical flow of work to its logical conclusion. A wonderful aspect of this feature is that you can easily toggle it on or off, depending on the complexity of the flow or your personal preference. If you still have flows built out in our legacy workflow editor, this might be just the enhancement you've been waiting for to help make that move to Flow Designer an easy one. This is a capability you've really got to see to believe, so let's go ahead and check it out. As most folks with a decent amount of ServiceNow experience know, Flow Designer is one of the most critical tools in our low-code repertoire. As intuitive as this tool can be, sometimes very complicated or long flows can prove challenging to understand, maintain, and enhance. Now, with the simple click of the view toggle at the top of the Flow Designer screen, we can transition our flow into the new diagram view. This gives us not only a simplified perspective on our flow with easy-to-understand flowchart-style visuals, but a fully fledged editor to work on our flows using this new layout. Using the zoom feature, you can get a bird's-eye view or a focused frame of reference that could serve as a great tool for collaborating during meetings, especially if you happen to be in person with a large display in your meeting room. For especially complex flows, the search tool is a handy way to snap to specific actions of interest. Say you want to know exactly where in your flow emails are triggered. You can just type in email and quickly know that we have 2 send email actions, both of which are highlighted for our reference. Clicking on any aspect of your flow opens up the properties on the right-hand side, providing the ability to configure aspects of your flow. You'll find that working with actions using the diagramming view is just like working with the traditional layout, giving you access to all the same data stemming from previous steps. Adding new actions, logic, or subflows is as easy as pressing the little plus button anywhere you'd like to insert a step, giving you access to all of the out-of-the-box actions and integration hub spokes you might need. Let's say we want to iterate through the watch list associated with this purchase request and provide them a personalized email. We can simply add the for each logic, use our flow logic properties panel here to select the watch list from our trigger, then add a send email action within the for each loop. From here, we can leverage the email address field contained in each item in our watch list, and even use the first name field to really personalize the message. Just like that, we can craft extremely powerful, yet easy to understand workflow automation using the all-new Flow Designer diagramming capability. No matter how elegant a flow in Flow Designer might be, it's important to intelligently modularize aspects of business logic to simplify ongoing maintenance. That's where Decision Builder comes into play. Just like you can compartmentalize an integration using an integration hub spoke, so too can you leverage sophisticated decision logic without having to hard code it into your flows or scripts. Now, business users with decision-making expertise can create and update reusable decision logic in a modern, no-code interface independent of flow design. This means you can reuse a decision-making engine in a number of places and rest assured that the latest rules and logic are going to be used. Now, your automation experts can simply leverage decisions as a black box, passing parameters and receiving a decision as an output, while the decision logic owners can independently keep their decision matrix up to date without relying on IT or worrying about breaking other aspects of automation. This is yet another example of ServiceNow's deep understanding of how real work gets done. Our extensive array of solutions and capabilities empower the right experts to own their specific domains, eliminating bottlenecks and empowering creative human problem solving. It's for that exact reason we've made a really powerful enhancement to Playbooks, allowing agents to add activities to their workflows on the fly and manage dynamic cases. When working with a customer or dealing with an urgent incident, things don't always go as planned. Especially in complex situations, there's often a need to go off the rails a bit and take additional action to ensure work continues to flow. We recognize that this is a natural part of work, and using this feature, you can ensure that those impromptu activities are clearly documented. This optional Playbook Activity feature lets you define a library of as-needed actions that your agents can insert anywhere in their playbooks. These activities can be anything from simple notifications to sophisticated business logic automation, all custom tailored to your business. Let's hop into an agent workspace now and see how this new feature can really help out in a pinch. There's no substitute for human creativity when it comes to problem solving. And when it comes to dealing with complex situations involving intricate process interdependence, it's critical that individuals are empowered to address situations effectively without being hindered by overly rigid or generic procedures. The San Diego release introduces optional playbook activities to address just this challenge, offering process owners and agents more flexibility in the way they design and leverage playbooks. Playbooks are one of the most valuable mechanisms businesses can use to expedite the way their agents handle recurring activities, such as incident management, customer onboarding, or technical support. Playbooks provide organizations the ability to craft process definitions that are perfectly aligned to their specific functions. These playbooks are crafted using Process Automation Designer, a flexible, low-code tool that allows for the definition of process entailing any degree of complexity. Using Process Automation Designer, you can add any number of lanes, also known as stages, that pertain to a particular phase of a process. Within these stages, you can add activities that can be as simple as providing a link to a handy knowledge article or providing a quick text-based reminder to an agent, though they can also be as complex as triggering a sophisticated workflow automation or passing data to and from any mission-critical external system. Once built out, admins can use these playbooks to trigger any time specific criteria is met, such as when an agent opens a certain type of case or opens an incident with a title that contains some specified keywords. These playbooks are massively powerful, and now with the San Diego release, we're making them even better. We now provide the ability to design optional activities that agents can add into their playbooks as needed. These optional activities ensure that your playbooks remain streamlined and universally applicable to your agents, while also providing the flexibility and the behind-the-scenes automation capabilities to address less common or unpredictable activities. These optional activities can be made available to agents throughout the lifecycle of a playbook or just during a specific stage. For instance, let's say I'm a tech support agent handling customer incidents. I just opened a high-priority incident regarding a service outage at a critical customer. As I'm working through identifying the incident, I realize that I'm going to need some help. Using optional activities, I can simply expand the menu options next to the playbook stage I'm in and press Add Activity. Now, I have the ability to add an optional activity anywhere I see fit, either right where I am in the process or coming up in a few steps. I'll go ahead and engage a subject matter expert here to help me figure out this tough situation. Fast forward to a job well done, and I'm wrapping up the case with the customer. I've already communicated resolution to the customer on the phone, but they've asked for additional confirmation via email for their own logs. Once again, I click Add Activity to insert an optional activity, though now at the Resolve stage, I now have an additional option to email caller. I'll add this to my playbook and now benefit from the communication channels embedded into my workspace, along with the traceability of the email being associated with this incident's closure. Just like that, optional activities have helped enable dynamic case resolution, providing accelerated case management, and empowering human creativity during interactions supported by ServiceNow workspaces. To recap, these latest capabilities can help you simplify your adoption of low-code technology and fuel digital innovation in your business. Flow Designer diagramming makes it easy for anyone to create and understand complex flows with an elegant, intuitive, and highly functional new interface. Decision Builder allows for the decoupling of business logic from automation and scripting, ensuring that non-developer decision owners have the ability to autonomously maintain the right logic for the business. And finally, optional playbook activities give agents the flexibility to leverage their problem-solving prowess by intelligently injecting activities as and when they become necessary. These activities are structured and maintained by you, so you can ensure that these dynamic case management options are properly designed and relevant to your agents. These are just a few of the App Engine features in the San Diego release, so keep in mind that we're constantly innovating via our store release mechanism as well. Be sure to keep an eye out for the next wave of App Engine capabilities because we have some seriously exciting technology in store for you. Thank you for attending this session, and be sure to check out our other fantastic content we have available for you in the San Diego release broadcast. Of particular note, be sure to check out the Automation Engine session as we unveil a groundbreaking new innovation to the ServiceNow portfolio, robotic process automation. Until next time, have a wonderful day.